right, hello my beautiful lovelies. Welcome back to this beautiful, radiant YouTube channel. If this is your first time tuning in with me, hello, hi, how are you? My name is Shonnetta from goldenlineage.com, and over here on this beautiful, vibey YouTube channel, I love to make tarot picker cards like this one, other tarot readings, and other spiritual related videos. So if that is something that interests you, if you'd like to continue seeing me and my energy, be sure to subscribe and join this beautiful growing family, okay? While you're joining the family, be sure to ring that post bell notification bell down below so you stay updated and you do not miss out when homegirl, when sister, posts future videos like so. You already know, let's go, period. Okay, Periana. Welcome, family, to your week ahead pick a card reading. I felt very cold to bring these back on the channel because y'all know the vibes, all right? We're very in-depth over here. We spill the tea over here, so why not bring it back, okay? So in today's pick a card reading, we are going to be discussing the energy of your week ahead, okay? So this reading is specifically for the energy of August 30th all the way to the 5th of September, okay? So the whole week ahead. This reading right here, this pick a card, is going to cover the themes of your week ahead, the energies and situations you might be running into, the advice for you, the guidance for you, and also the beautiful channeled affirmations to get you guys through your week ahead beautifully, okay? So before we get into the close-up shot of your piles, I want to give you a little disclaimer. This pick a card is for so many different beautiful lovelies, okay? So at any time, not saying it's gonna happen, but at any time something don't seem like it's for you, it don't seem like it resonates, it just simply means that that part of the reading was meant for another beautiful lovely. So please always trust your own intuition. If something doesn't seem like it fits your story, if something doesn't seem right, it probably just means that that part of the reading was for another beautiful lovely. So please, as I always say, take what resonates with you, let the rest go, let it flow, okay? But with all of that said and done, I'm super excited to be bringing this back on the channel. So without further ado, let's get into the card selection. All right, my beautiful lovelies. So jumping right into your week ahead in-depth pick a card reading, the very first thing that I would love for each and every one of you guys to start by doing is taking your 3 deep mindful breaths, all right? Not only is this going to help calm your mind, body, soul, and spirit, but this will also help you deeply connect with your intuition, your higher self, and your guides today to get the most accurate, in-depth reading for your week ahead. Okay, so if you want to pause this video here, meditate for 5 to 10 minutes, highly recommend doing that, but it's optional. At least take some deep breaths, okay? So the next step, once you are all grounded and ready to go, is start asking yourself, either out loud or in your head, what does the week ahead have in store for me? What can I expect? What are the themes? What is the advice? What is the guidance? And what are the affirmations to get me through the week ahead beautifully? From August 30th all the way to September 5th, what can I expect? All right, so here before you, we have 3 piles per usual. We have group number 1 with the toad spirit. We have group 2 with the owl spirit. And we have group number 3 with the hare, okay, or the rabbit, okay? So that's group 1, 2, and 3. As always, family, the timestamps will be pinned in the comments as well as in the description box, along with all of the decks that I'm using in this reading. You guys know the vibes, okay? Please feel free to pause this video, focus, and meditate on your cards. There is absolutely no rush. I'm going to go ahead and get started with today's reading. I'm super excited, and I will see you at your card selection, your pile selection. Let's get started. All right, group number 1, tuning into the beautiful lovelies that selected group 1 with the toad. for their week ahead, which is August 30th all the way to the 5th of September. Let's go ahead and see what your week ahead has in store for you, what you can expect, what you can look out for, and what is the advice? What are the affirmations? Okay, so from my personal experience, family, all right, when the toad animal spirit shows up into your life, get that bank account ready, okay? Get that bank account ready and prepared for that fat chizek, okay? I kid you not, all right? I got a toad animal spirit guide that be chilling on my back porch, all right? And every time that toad presents itself to me, all right, that shmoney is not far away, okay? That shmoney just loves me every time that toad gets around me. So toads really represent abundance. And I'm not talking, the amounts that you're used to getting. I'm talking about, abundance, okay? Like I'm talking about like big bands, okay? So I can't speak for everybody, but just know that, for me personally, my connection with the toad animal spirit is, get ready for the abundance. What you're working on, what you're investing your time into the week ahead is going to bring you a lot of abundance, all right? A lot of it. So you want to make sure that you're being smart with that money. You want to make sure that you're saving. You want to make sure that you are, saving up for a rainy day. You want to make sure that all of your needs are met and more, okay? And you want to make sure that you are being responsible with that bag, okay? So let's go ahead and get into your tarot cards. We'll start there, okay? So for your week ahead, you guys have the Three of Swords. Come on. All right, starting out your week with the Three of Swords, we have the Four of Cups. Okay. We also have the Sun. That's what I like to see. I love that for you guys, okay? We have the Three of Coins. There we go. I love it. And then finally, you guys have the Hierophant. So let's just go ahead, just with these cards, let's talk about your week ahead a little bit. So I feel like starting your week Sunday, Monday, hopefully not Tuesday. Hopefully this is just a Sunday and Monday kind of thing. But, starting out the week, you might feel like enough is enough, okay? Let's be real. We have the Three of Swords. Some of you guys that selected this group, you might be dealing with a loss of some sort, whether this is getting laid off, whether this is a passing away of somebody close to you, whether this is not being able to see somebody that you're in love with, whether this is a breakup, whether this is you feeling as if you've lost a part of yourself, feeling as if, the reason why you're so upset is because you don't even know who you are anymore because of this hurt, okay? But all in all, the Three of Swords talks about a heartbreak. It talks about betrayal. It talks about, somebody being in need of healing, mending, okay? So the beginning of the week, I would definitely encourage you to let it all out, okay? The beginning of the week when these emotions are, really at their peak, when you just feel so awashed with so many feelings, so many different energies, let it all out, okay? With the Swords energy here, you might have a tendency, or you might have this coping mechanism where you just keep it all in your mind, okay? Where the sad feelings, they come and you just let them go. You just ignore it until they're gone, until you feel something different, okay? But Spirit here is suggesting beginning of the week, or even in the, if this goes on throughout the whole course of the week, which hopefully that doesn't happen, but whenever these feelings and these emotions come up in your mind, honor them. Let them out. If you need to cry, cry. If you need to scream, scream. Okay, but I feel like you just numbing yourself, you trying to just shake off these emotions and you just trying to brush it off every 5 seconds, that is not helping here. Okay, so you guys have this Four of Cups. And so Four of Cups is traditionally the card of boredom. You're tired, you're exhausted. So is this Spirit telling us here, group number one, that by the beginning of this week, the start of this week, you guys are going to reach a point where you're tired of keeping everything bottled inside. You're tired of trying to act as if everything's okay. You're tired of people around you telling you to just get over it. Oh, forget about it. They're gone. There's nothing that you can do about it. You're tired of that. So what are you going to do? What exactly are you going to do? Are you going to take matters into your own hands with this Leo energy and start putting yourself first? Start putting your happiness first? Are you going to finally get up out of this stagnant, area of your life, this stagnant energy? You're going to finally get up and walk away from it? Okay, because the Four of Cups, I always break down this card. It's powerful. Okay, this man and this boy in this picture, he is so gone off the caffeine, he's out of it. All right, he's dehydrated. Why? Because caffeine dehydrates the body. All right, that's a fact. All right, so he's dehydrated. And what happens when you're dehydrated? You're not thinking properly. Okay, your body doesn't have what it needs to, be full of energy and vitality. All right, so this week, are you dehydrated? Are you feeling so heavy and just not like yourself and so stagnant, so discontent because you're dehydrated? So this is a week where you want to make sure that you are nourishing your body, group number one. You want to make sure, especially if you're going through a period of, grieving, which, you have every right to. If you're going through a period of, crying a lot, letting a lot of your bodily fluids come out, you want to make sure that you're drinking enough water, boo. Okay, you want to make sure that you're not just drinking sodas and juices and caffeine and coffee. You want to make sure that you're getting enough water for your body, okay? This is important because a lot of people just skip over water and they wonder why they feel like crap. So Spirit definitely wants you guys, group number one, to start upping your intake on the water and start lowering your intake on the drinks that dehydrate the body, which is soda, caffeine, coffee, okay? So these are really important things, and I feel like if you are dealing with a heartbreak or a heavy heart, just incorporating more water and healthy foods, fruits, and vegetables will raise your vibration. I know some of you don't want to hear it, but it needs to be said, okay? We can raise our vibration simply by altering what we are putting in our body, okay? I see butterfly energy here with the Sun card, transformation. Okay, the beginning of the week, be open to what advice you hear from people, because a lot of the times our answered prayers come from the mouth of our friends, our close relatives, the people that are close to us, the people that have access to us, our angels, our ancestors. Send them the message to send to us. So please be open to what advice your brothers or your sisters give to you this week, to what advice your homegirl, is telling you. Don't say, oh, I don't want to hear it. Oh, I've tried everything. No, you haven't, okay? So this is big energy here. And I feel like once you take the advice that somebody is going to be offering you today, once you finally step over your own shadow, this is when this happiness is going to come in. So I'm feeling for you, by the middle of the week, your energy is going to come back. So once again, if you have been dealing with heartbreak, with depression, with anxiety, not eating properly, not drinking enough water, not taking care of yourself, by the middle of the week, you're going to get that spark back. You're going to get that motivation back, okay? And I really am feeling that if you start the beginning of the week, if you start, consuming, and consuming doesn't even necessarily just have to be what you eat, what you drink, but consuming content that is motivational, that, motivates you to get out of bed, make your bed, and live your best life. So I feel like this is going to be a focus for you. Start listening to podcasts, okay? Start watching channels and content that makes you feel like, you know what, I can do it. You know what, I can stop feeling the sadness, and I will, okay? Motivational content. I'm seeing by the middle of the week, you're going to just have this energy inside of you where you're like, you know what, I choose happiness today. I'm going to get up today and I'm going to dedicate this day to myself, and I'm going to do everything that I've been wanting to do, everything that I've been putting off. So mote it be, okay? So by the end of the week, you guys are in your flow. You guys are in your momentum. Okay, Three of Pentacles talks about finally getting that motion going, finally getting things done, finally seeing the physical manifestations of your hard work. Okay, for you guys this week, the big message for you is don't feel like you have to go through all this alone. Don't feel like you have to keep all of this heaviness to yourself. Three of Pentacles talks about teamwork. It talks about it takes a village to raise a child. Okay, so, don't block your blessings. If you feel like you want to reach out to somebody for advice, if you feel like you don't know what to do, you don't know how to get out of this funk, this stagnant energy, reach out to somebody. Ask for help. This week you need financial assistance, you need a hand, you need a loan. This would be a powerful week to go ahead and ask for it, okay? Because the Sun, you create your own reality. okay? This is also the energy of nurturing your inner child, okay? But overall, I feel like if you've been a rut, if you've been in a funk, group number one, by the middle, end of the week, you're out of that. You're over it, okay? And with this Hierophant card, I definitely feel like, with this Taurus energy, don't be stubborn this week. Don't be so fixed in staying in this energy. Be fixed to, feeling better and getting out of bed, getting your momentum going and following your dreams. Okay, of course, slow and steady wins the race. Don't feel like you have to do everything this week. Don't feel like you have to rush yourself. Go at your own pace and ask for help when you need it. But the Hierophant card tells us here that this week, especially the end of this week for you guys are going to take a big fascination with learning something new. Whether this is learning a new hobby, whether this is just sharpening your skills on a current hobby, whether this is learning about the importance of healing from childhood traumas, whether this is you researching and studying how you can get out of this funk, how you can get out of this rut and live your best life. All right, so these are big themes for you guys the week ahead. So let's go ahead and see what other energies will be supporting you the week ahead. So you guys have fourth house, the roots. So a lot of you guys, just staying home, laying low this week, but also, something that could be causing your heavy heart, your feeling of sadness, feeling of just, I don't even know what to do, just feeling so broken is what I'm feeling here. So numb, you ever just been so hurt to a point where you don't even care, you don't even care about what you used to care about. You don't even care about what you look like. You don't care. Okay? And so I feel like for you guys, this week it's going to be really powerful for you guys to get back up on your feet. Okay? We have the earth element, stability. Okay, this is about you guys finally standing back up after you've been pushed down, after you have been let down. Okay? This is powerful. So some themes for you guys this week is, having some deep insights, okay, about your childhood and how your childhood is affecting you to this day. Is that what you guys are going to be taking a liking to about learning, researching? Are you going to be buying self-help books that can help you step out of this energy that you've been walking with for so long? Okay? I also feel like for you guys, this is a powerful week for you guys to focus on the stability in your home, getting your house clean, getting your house in order. And for some of you, if you're stressed, if you don't know where to start, ask for help. Do you have roommates? Do you have a significant other that you live with that isn't helping you as much as they should? Don't be afraid to ask for help. And don't be afraid to sit them down and say, hey, this is a lot for me to do myself. I'm kind of feeling overwhelmed. I'm feeling so flustered. Can you help me out? And I feel like this is a week where you guys will realize that, hey, wow, I should start speaking up more because look, once I spoke up, people are listening to what I am requesting. All right, so pay attention to earth signs. I feel like earth sign energy is really with you, whether this is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn in your life, motivating you to, get back up after you fell down and keep pushing, or whether you're the Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn and you just need to remember that you walk with this energy, all right? You are solid, you are secure, you are stable, okay? You are worthy. But overall, earth element, this is going to be a slower week for you. This is going to be a week where you guys should just, go slow, go at your own pace. And your mantra for the week is slow and steady wins the race. Okay? It doesn't matter who finishes first. All that matters is that you're putting your love into it. You're doing things that make you happy. You're fulfilling your passions. Okay? So don't beat yourself up for not finishing projects when they were supposed to, or, finishing projects first, or not finishing them at all. Don't beat yourself up because you guys are healing. You guys are honestly, truly going through a lot, okay? And Spirit wants to remind you of that. So these cards here, these are your themes of the week ahead, all right? So you guys have abundance, all right? So this card comes up to remind you that abundance is all around you. So this is not a week to stress about money. This is not a week to stress about your finances because you will be taken care of while you recharge, while you reground yourself, recenter, while you get your mind right, your heart right, okay? While you get your spark back. Okay, you are taken care of, all right? So you also have manifestation. So another theme for you guys this week is manifesting yourself, getting out of this rut, speaking it into existence. And that's something that I had to do, all right? I keep affirmations all around. Like, seriously, like I can do it. As simple and as simple as that sounds, this helps a lot. Having a visual representation of an affirmation that I need around helps, so while I'm filming my videos, while I am, going through these retrogrades and these shifts of energy, I like to have this around because you know what? I can do it and you can do it too. So this is a week where you must speak what you wish to feel, intend to feel into existence. So in your moments of feeling heavy heart and feeling broken and anxious and depressed, if that's how you feel, okay, in those moments, you have to speak what you are wishing to feel so that it can come. All right. And a lot of people are like, well, how can I say it if I don't feel it? Well, that's the thing. All right. With the law of attraction, with manifesting, you trick yourself, you trick the universe. Okay. So even if you are so broken, so lethargic, and so drained of your energy, just by speaking, I am light, I am full of energy, you are shifting the cosmos. You are shifting the vibration of your life. Okay, so this is your focus. This is the theme of this week. I feel like Spirit might be putting you through these hard times so that way you can learn the lesson. You can learn the knowledge of, you know what? I manifest my reality. I create my reality. Okay, and I choose to be happy. I choose to be full of energy. I choose to wake up every day and have purpose. Okay, another theme is patience. And, once again, this is going to be a slower week for you. This is going to be a week where you might not be able to get everything done, where you might have to take several breaks, where you might have to just go to sleep and recharge earlier in the day. Okay, but you know what? This is teaching you something. This is medicine for you. Slow and steady wins the race. Perhaps you have been going and going and going consistently for months, and now you're at a point where you're learning the lesson of, you know what, it's okay to take breaks. Breaks are productivity, because without breaks, I would be a mess, okay? And finally, creativity. How can you shift the momentum of feeling sad, feeling stagnant, and turn it into a creative form of expression? Is it writing poetry about your current feelings? Is it writing a song? Okay, is it going on Instagram and sharing an inspiring story from your life? Okay, how can you turn this pain into beauty with creativity? What can you create the week ahead? Okay, these are all themes for you. So diving a little bit deeper, you guys here have a leg up. Yes, okay. So this card is about helping people and others being there to help you. This is going to be a week where your support team, whether that's your best friend, whether that's your sister, whether that's your mother, whether that's your father, whoever it is, bae, this is a week where if you ask for help, if you say, you know what, I'm struggling, will you please help me? You will get it, okay? Manifestation, and this is medicine for you. This is medicine. You don't like to ask for help. It makes you feel less than. It makes you feel like you're weak, but that's not the case, because it takes a village to raise a child, okay? Like, it's okay to ask for help, and that's a big theme for you. It is okay. All right. It's okay to not always be good 100%. It's okay. All right. So this is a week where if you need help, if you need assistance, whether that be financially, whether that be a shoulder to cry on, whether that be somebody to watch your kids, or whatever, you got it. And preferably the help is going to be coming from your family. Okay. The help could be coming from a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. The help could also be coming from a Leo or a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. All right. Or even a Taurus. So we have between worlds. Okay. All right. So this is going to be a week where you feel like you're there, but you're not really there. You guys are really going to be up in that head. You guys are going to be, thinking a lot. And I just want to remind you guys, once again, this is not going to be permanent. I'm feeling it's more to the beginning of the week, but this is just a reminder that you're powerful, okay? And sometimes our thoughts can play so many tricks on us. Our mind, our emotions can play so many tricks on us. So just remember this, okay? And once again, you might notice that you are, daydreaming a lot this week, especially the beginning of the week, and you're not really there 100%. But pay close attention to where you go when you zone out. Okay, where does your mind travel to when you are zoned out and you're not there and you're spacing out? Okay, where exactly does your mind go? What do you think about? Because that's medicine for you. All right. That's really powerful. And finally, you have happy, okay? So I definitely feel like you are going to be able to overcome these feelings, these emotions, these thoughts, the anxiety. You're going to overcome it. And by the end of this week, you're going to be happy. But once again, this could be the energy, the advice from spirit to speak happiness into your life. I am happy. Okay? I am genuinely happy. I love my life and my life loves me. All of my needs are met and more. Okay? Affirmations are so beautiful. And once again, a theme for you this week is manifesting, shifting your reality. Okay? Creating what you desire to create. And once again, when you're manifesting, patience is needed. It's not going to come overnight. And one other thing is you have to put in the work. Okay, you can repeat these affirmations all you want, but if you want to see results, you have to do certain steps, take certain steps that can bring that to fruition. So if you're wanting to be happy, go ahead and start doing things that make you happy this week. Okay, for a lot of you, it's, expressing yourself creatively, however that may be. All right, so your happiness should be all that really matters this week. Okay, so you also have wisdom. So this is going to be a week where you guys are going to uncover a lot of knowledge, a lot of wisdom. Okay, so be mindful what posts you're seeing on social media, what videos are being suggested to you, what you feel intuitively nudged to watch, to view. Really listen to it, okay? And then you also do have Kuan Yin, compassion. All right, so Kuan Yin normally comes to us when we're going through periods of heartache, where we're going through hurt, where we're going through betrayal, but she opens our heart to love, to forgiveness, to healing. So in your time of need, whether that's the beginning, middle, or end, this week, you are going to be guided through these feelings, through these emotions. Perhaps you can call upon Kuan Yin, beginning of the week, to guide you through the week ahead, to help your heart as it is mending, as it is healing. Okay, so diving deeper, we have sextile for your week ahead. So this here says the week ahead, group 1, when opportunity comes chirping, learn the song and sing along. So there's going to be a really big opportunity, and I feel like that might be what shifts your momentum, what turns your frown upside down. All right, because the sun is so beautiful, and that's why I keep saying you're going to overcome this. You are going to get that smile back. You're going to get that glow back, okay? For a lot of you, you're going to get compliments on your smile this week, on your glow, on, just how you carry yourself. We have worth the wait. So this here says, a current project or event may be delayed the week ahead. It may be canceled or postponed. This is a gift. So if something gets postponed, canceled, or delayed this week, this is a gift. This is the universe giving you more time to get things together. Okay, you also have Earth. Okay, so indulge your senses. This week, embrace earthly pleasures, connect to the natural world, manifesting energy surrounds you. Once again, so this is a week where you can manifest things, you can shift the energies. I mean, you can do that all year round, but y'all really got that support. Y'all really got that energy this week. All right, we also have health. What is this? Humble pie. All right, so what is this humble pie talking about? So your ego, group 1, is strong enough to survive a healthy dose of constructive criticism. All right, so this week, especially the beginning of this week, a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn might be spitting some facts to you, and your ego might pop up. Your ego might be like, F that. I don't care. I don't want to hear it. Shut up. Get out of my face. But seriously, this week, work on ego. People are going to be spitting facts to you. People are going to be genuinely telling you things that are intended to help you. So don't let ego get get in the way. Straight up, okay? Moving forward, we have perseverance. Yes, this is just spirit letting y'all know whatever you're going through this week, you're going to realize how strong you are because you will persevere. You will get through this, okay? And you have big spiritual energy. I feel like it could be Kuan Yin coming through with you, helping you heal. But either way, like, you're good. We also have discovery. So this is going to be a week where you're going to have some self-discovery. You're going to discover your passions. You're going to discover what makes you happy. You're going to discover how powerful you are at manifesting, okay? And you also do have grief. Okay, so yeah, I definitely feel that. I feel like also this could be spirit telling you that, you know, this grief, this loss, this suffering, this heartache that you're going through, it's here to help you discover something about yourself, about your life. It's here to teach you something. So in your moments of, you know, the memories coming up, the flashbacks, the overthinking, I want you to go ahead and ask yourself, what is this teaching me? Why did my spiritual team feel as though I had to go through this? What is the purpose? I know this wasn't intended to happen to make me suffer, so what is the medicine here? Okay, let's go ahead and move along. So we have teaching. This is a week where you are going to teach others a lot, and you're even going to teach yourself some things, and other people are going to be teaching you things, so be open. Be open and do not let ego get in the way. Okay, we have career change. All right, so maybe some of you guys are upset and grieving over a loss career-wise. All right, so possibly that happened, okay, for you to discover, you know what? I want to follow my passions. I want to create my own business, or I want to be a teacher. All right, so what is it? All right, we also do have family. So this week, family is going to be playing a really big part. All right, maybe this week you just need to surround yourself with family, and that's it. You need to take a little bit of a break from work, take a little bit of a few days off if you can. Use some vacation days just to get right. All right, let's dive a little bit deeper, and then we'll get into your advice. All right, so nitty-gritty details. All right, so this week we have the tortoise slowly but surely getting ahead. Yep. So with your healing, a lot of you guys want to know, when will this brokenness go away? When will this hurt go away? Slow and steady, bae. I know we don't want to hear it, but it's okay. Because this is medicine for the soul. This is teaching you something. This is helping you, okay? But trust and believe, slowly but surely this week you are going to be feeling better and better as the days pass. We have the crib, okay? So this week, birth or conception of a child or enterprise. So we do have the sun here, fertility, all right? So if y'all are wanting to conceive, this right here is, you know, a sign to get that thing popping, okay? Or even if you're wanting to conceive a business, all right, start your business, your endeavors. This is really good for you, okay? So we also have the sun, happiness and well-being. So yeah, beginning of the week, if you're feeling heavy, this too shall pass. You got it, okay? Happiness and your well-being. We have wealth. Hey, what did I tell you guys? The toad always brings wealth, okay? And I'm not talking chump change. I'm talking abundance, baby. I'm talking checks that you've never seen in your whole entire life, bae. Whoa, we have the well. Family wishes are coming true this week. And you also have the sunrise, new creative ideas, new ventures, a fresh start. Oh my gosh. For your week ahead. And finally, we have the scales. Keep your life in balance. And this is what this week is about for you. This week is about picking yourself back up, dusting off your shoulders, and getting back in the game. But this time, you're going even harder. You're going even with much more purpose and passion and soul. Okay, let's get into your advice, all right? So we have a postcard from your spiritual team here. All right, so this here says, Dear you, group number 1, this simple yet powerful law of cause and effect means everything is in relationship. Every action on earth has a consequence, and even in the spirit world, there is a consequence for every action taken on your behalf. Right now, you are facing conditions that were set in motion by your past decisions. Consequences are coming into being in your favor. They will remind you that making good choices and listening to your intuition pay off. If some things are a little off and uncertain in your life, know that whatever you are facing, you can step beyond it just by using your imagination and acting on that instead of reacting to what is being presented. Everything you think and do has far-reaching reverberations in the web of life. Move to higher ground and have faith that what goes around comes around. The universe is always self-correcting anyway. Isn't that amazing? How we adore you. So that is a message from your spiritual team to get you through the week ahead. Final advice, we have the Raven, okay, which this is magic. So this week, own your power, okay? Ask for what you want. All right, manifest your dream life, okay? We have the Koala, empathy. This week, your advice is to speak less and listen more. Okay. Yes, ego, because you will be getting advice from people in your life. And it's up to you. Do you want to take the guidance coming from your spiritual team, from another person? Or do you want to be stubborn because it's coming from somebody that you personally know you don't want to take it? It's up to you. Speak less, listen more. And we have the hummingbird, okay? So this week, lighten up. Oh gosh. And finally, group number 1, these are your 3 channeled affirmations specifically for you guys to get the best out of the week ahead to manifest your dream life. All right, so you guys have here, I listen to the wisdom of my body. I listen to the wisdom of my body, okay? Your body has a message for you. Listen to what it is telling you. Thank your body for being the perfect messenger this week. I am willing to forgive. I am willing to forgive. Forgiveness is a gift to yourself. It allows you to release the past. Go to your mirror and say, I forgive myself. I forgive everyone. I forgive the past. Whew. Medicine. All right. And finally, group 1, I love and accept myself. I love and accept myself, okay? Your self-image is made up of your judgments. It's not the real you. Sit for 10 minutes with this question. What is it like to be me when I'm not judging myself? Whoa. Okay, one more time. Okay, sit for 10 minutes with this question. What is it like to be me when I am not judging myself? Oh my gosh. Group number 1, that was your week ahead in-depth pick a card reading. If this resonated with you, comment down below. Let sister know how so. Share your stories. I always love reading them. Be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up. It lets me know you guys want to see more like so. I'm going to move on to the next group. Let's go. All right, tuning into my beautiful lovelies that selected pile number 2 with the owl. All right, the owl animal spirit for your week ahead. This is going to be from August 30th to September 5th. So we're going to go ahead and see what you guys got going on, what's brewing, what's coming your way for the week ahead, what you can expect, what you can look out for, and what's the guidance, what's the advice, what are the affirmations, all of that, okay? So just from this energy, okay, let's just talk about it. So the owl animal spirit, when it comes into your life, when you are drawn to this exact animal, this is a time where your intuition is going to be on point. This is a time where you don't know how you know it, but you just know it, okay? And you have a knowing that it's accurate, okay? So this week, pay attention to the intuitive nudges that you get. Pay attention to what your intuition is telling you. This week, if you feel like not being around a certain person for whatever reason, don't be around them. If you feel like not leaving, you don't know why you don't feel like not leaving the house, but you just don't feel like not leaving the house, stay home, okay? This is a week where your intuition is going to be on point. This is a week where you guys can easily understand the messages, the synchronicities that your spirit guides and your ancestors will be sending you, okay? So if you have been questioning something, you've been wanting to see the truth, you've been wanting to know the truth about a person or a situation, this week is the week, okay? So set the intention going into your week ahead that this week all of the facades will be lifted, all of the truth will be coming out. So mote it be, it is done. Okay, your intuition is going to be on point. Okay, secrets will be revealed. So you guys have the 7 of coins for your week ahead. Okay, we have the world. All right. Okay, Capricorns, I see you guys. Roll call. All right, we have the Knight of Blades. Okay, what's going on with your week ahead? Let me put these up a little bit. Okay, what's poppin'? You guys have the High Priestess in reverse. Whoop, there it is. Whoop, there it is. Okay, and you guys also have Judgment. Ah, you guys are going to be I see it now. This is going to be a week, group number 2, where you guys are going to be getting tested by your spiritual team. Your spiritual team here, say hey to them, okay? I love this deck because the world here is depicted by our spirit guides. All of our spirit guides, whether it's animal spirits, whether it is our ancestors that walk with us, whether it's an angel that has stuck with us from childhood, whoever is on your spiritual team, whoever you're working with, whether it's a deity, whether it's an ancestor, whether it's just, source, the Most High, okay, you guys are going to be put to the test this week, okay? You guys are at a point in your spiritual journey where you're ready to level up, okay? But your spiritual team wants to make sure that you're not going to make the same mistakes twice, all right? So let's get into it. Let's go ahead and get into it, okay? You guys, and I'm just getting this message clear as day, okay? And I'm just being so real. So this is going to be a week where you're going to be tempted to invest your time into something, okay? You're going to be tempted to invest your energy into something. So for some of you, if you are healing from anger issues, if you are becoming a better person and you're becoming somebody that doesn't always react, okay, with knee-jerking reflexes, okay, where it just happens, it just comes out, where if somebody, looks at you the wrong way, you just can't help it, you just go crazy, all right? So for some of you, it's anger, all right? So the universe, your spiritual team, whatever you got going on here, whatever you collude with, they see that you are growing. They see that you're ready for this level up in your spiritual journey. So this week, whatever you've been working on, whatever you've been growing, whatever you set the intention to step out of, to heal from, you're going to be tempted. You're going to be tested. Okay, so for some of you, there's going to be a situation where you go out to the store, you go out in public and somebody's rude to you, okay? And, that's going to be a big test. Are you going to retaliate? Are you going to send them the same nasty energy that they're sending you? Or are you going to kill them with kindness? You're going to walk away and be the bigger person. For some of you, you told spirit, you told yourself that you are going to work on excessively drinking or excessively smoking or, going out to parties and doing too much stuff. So this week, Spirit is going to test you and Spirit's going to be like, okay, you ready for this? You ready for this next level? Let me see if you can even pass the same level that you've been on for months, okay? Are you going to take a sip out of the bottle when your friend offers it to you? Are you? Are you going to take a hit when your friend passes you the bliggity? Or what, okay? And I'm not telling you guys what to do, and I'm not even saying that this is about drugs or drinking. This could be about anything. For a lot of you, this is going back to an ex that you have no business going back to. And the universe, your spiritual team, they're like, okay, all right, she's been doing great. He's been evolving, all right? Okay, let me throw something in your way. Let me throw this toxic ASS ex in your life to see if you've learned or if you still need to repeat that semester real quick. All right, so I'm seeing it loud and clear. Okay, so this is a week where you definitely want to think before you speak. Group number 2, and I'm not saying this to scare you, but with the Knight of Blades, sometimes it's just super aggressive. It's just like, like, I think that I'm right. I think I know everything. I'm just going to blurt out what I say. I'm just going to react and not take a moment to really dissolve everything that just happened. All right, so this is medicine for you guys. Something that you guys should definitely work on this week is not reacting so quick, but taking a few moments to breathe and ask yourself, take a moment. Look, 7 of Pentacles, she's taking a moment to think. Ask yourself when you're about to step into this impulsive, reckless, pedal to the metal, I'm not going to think before I speak. Ask yourself, is what I'm about to say, is it going to get me deeper into trouble, or is it going to help me? All right. Is it going to push me further back on my journey, or is it going to push me further? Okay. And so for some of you, this isn't even your energy. For some of you, this is going to be somebody popping back into your life that's very, just impulsive. They don't think before they speak. They get themselves into trouble with what they say a lot. And this might be your ex popping up. This might be an old friend, and Spirit's trying to test you and see, okay, do you still need to stay in this part of your journey? Are you ready to go to this next level? Okay, so there's that. And the reason why I'm saying all this is because you have the High Priestess in reverse, okay? And so whenever the High Priestess comes up in reverse, you're not trusting your intuition, okay? You have that gut feeling. You have that knowing, but yet you don't listen to it. So this week, not saying it's going to happen, but there's a possibility where your spirit guides, your ancestors are going to test you. They're going to see if you have really changed or if you still need a little bit more time learning a certain lesson. So this might be an ex that you had a very complicated, sticky situation with, that treated you bad, treated you poorly. They're going to sweet talk you and try to come back into your life. Are you going to ignore your intuition, all right, and give them the benefit of the doubt? Or are you going to walk away from the trouble because you already know what it comes with? It's up to you. Now, I will say, with this group, there's half of you guys that are going to walk away from the challenge, from the test, successfully. You're stepping to the next level of your spirituality. And then there's going to be the other half of you that don't fully take time to dissolve what's going on, and you just jump. You just say, yes, let's date again. Let's give this another try. Let's be friends again. All right? Yeah, you got with my man 5 times in the past, but I'll give you another try, okay? That's just an example. So there's going to be half of you guys that, trust your intuition and just dodge the bullet. And then there's going to be another half of you guys that don't pass the lesson. But if you don't pass the lesson, that's okay. That just means that you needed, summer school. You just needed a little bit more time to learn the lesson, okay? But for a lot of you, you're stepping out of that cycle, okay? Whether this is you told yourself that you were going to eat healthy, and then boom, your spiritual team presents you with, free pizza in the break room, okay? And they want to see, are you going to resist that temptation? Okay, are you going to trust your intuition? Your intuition's like, no, don't eat it. You've been doing so good. Or are you going to listen to ego? And ego's like, come on, it's just one slice. Come on, let's just do it. What are you going to do? All right, so for different messages, there's different people. Your test this week could be anything. It could be, are you going to go back to a toxic MRFer? All right, are you going to, eat pizza when you said you were going to cut it out? Are you going to, drink coffee when you said you were going to cut it out? Okay, are you going to go back to that dude's house when you said you was going to leave him alone? What you going to do? All right, so this week, take time to think before you make certain decisions. Okay, you said that you was working on your anger. Are you going to cuss the cashier out when they're rude to you? Or are you going to bless them with kindness? What are you going to do? All right, and this is easier said than done, all right, because Spirit be testing me sometimes. Sometimes I fail. Sometimes I pass the test, all right? But even if you fail, that just means that you needed a little bit more time learning a certain lesson. That's all. So don't beat yourself up no matter what you do this week, okay? So diving deeper here, we have Chiron, which is healing, the wounded healer. All right, so for you guys, Chiron retrograde and Saturn retrograde this week, they're really going to be shaking things up in your life. Okay, so Chiron is helping us heal right now. With Chiron being in retrograde, Chiron is presenting all of our wounds to the surface, all right? So things that are hurting you, things that aren't good for you, this is a time in your life where you can easily see, okay, this isn't good for me. This is causing me to feel like crap. You are just a bad friend. You've got to go. Like, this is a time where we can easily see what is causing us pain, what is causing us to be hurt in the first place, so that way we can make the right choices to step away from it. Okay, so Saturn here, Saturn retrograde, because once again, Saturn is that tough love, that fatherly energy. Saturn puts us through these tests. Saturn puts us through these hard times so that way we learn the lesson, and so that way we won't make the same mistakes in the future. Okay, so for you guys, you're going to be going through a period this week where you are going to be tested, where it's going to take a lot of your energy and self-discipline and just drive to say no to something that you once would have said yes to. Okay, so once again, maybe you quit smoking cigarettes just recently and somebody offers you a cigarette. You smell what it smells like. You see them enjoying it. Are you going to take it? This is that Saturn energy. This is that tough love. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like, what might happen this week, if you fail the test, you might, be hard on yourself a little bit. You might be down a little bit, but you're easily going to be able to pick yourself back up because you can heal from it. You can learn from your mistakes so that way you won't make it in the future. So this is powerful no matter how you want to look at it, whether you make the mistake, whether you fail the test, whether you pass the test. You are going to be growing and evolving regardless. Okay, and that's on period, no cap, for real. So these cards here, all right, because we're in depth over here, these purple cards are your themes of the week, what you can expect. So let's dive deeper. We have self-love, okay? So your themes for this week ahead is, how bad do you love yourself? How much do you love yourself? Do you love yourself enough to stop doing something that you told yourself you need to stop doing? Whether this is drinking 5 days a week, whether this is smoking too much, whether this is, going certain places where you shouldn't be going. This is a week where Saturn retrograde is going to be challenging you. Do you have enough love and self power, okay, or however you say it? Do you have enough of that to stick to your word, all right, to follow through with what you promised to yourself? Okay, this is big, all right? And for some of you, you struggle with that because the relationship with your father. Did your father not set a good enough example? All right, did your father struggle with addictions and putting down the bottle, putting down the vices? You grew up seeing that. And so you kind of embody this energy of, oh, it's okay. Oh, well, I see my dad do it. It's okay. You know what I'm saying? And this isn't to bash your father or bash you for anything, but this is just, Chiron retrograde. Is this something that you need to heal? Did you grow up witnessing your father figure, whether this is your mother or your father, you grew up witnessing him having a hard time keeping his word? He never kept his word with you. So in your adult years, you struggle keeping your own word, all right? Your father never kept his word to your mother, and so now in relationships, you have a hard time keeping your word to your partner or keeping your word to your damn self, all right? This is deep, and I feel like a lot of the times with these readings, these deep, ways of looking at things, it comes out for a reason because it's ready to be healed, okay? So also, is this a message this week? Are you going to be, uncovering some truths about why you are the way that you are because of who your father is and how your father treated you and what your father did for you? All right, this is really deep, okay? But I feel like for a lot of you, this is a week where you're going to be moving past a lot of the old mistakes that you once used to make. You're going to be moving past the mistakes that you have made on multiple occasions. You're going to be forgiving yourself, and you're finally going to be moving on, okay? So this is beautiful. So you have individuality. So this is a week where, a theme is just focusing on yourself, focusing on, not being around too many people, staying in the house and just getting to know yourself, getting to know, what is your drive? What is your purpose? What motivates you to wake up every day, go to work and get that check? What's motivating you? All right. What keeps you going? All right. This is a week to really take yourself on a date, to get to know yourself and to be gentle with yourself as you are healing. Okay, another theme is completion. Ooh, so we're on it. So this is really a week where you are wrapping up things, where you are closing a chapter of your life and you're stepping into a new one because you're ready. Okay, you're stepping out of the chapter of hate. You're stepping out of the chapter of self-sabotage, and you're stepping into the chapter of self-love. Okay, you're stepping into the chapter of self-approval. Okay, no more needing to be codependent on what other people think about you and how they feel about you. You are going to be getting this realization of how beautiful you are inside and out and how worthy you are. Okay, wow. So we also have teaching and learning. This is going to be a week where your spiritual team is going to be putting you through a lot of lessons, but it's going to help you learn. And the lessons that you learn this week, you are then going to be able to teach it to other people. Okay, you are going to then be able to share the knowledge that you obtained this week with your friends, with your family, with your, your spiritual team, your soul tribe, your following. All right, so this is a really big week for you guys, okay? So if you feel called to cut certain things out of your life this week, do it. If you feel called to, cut a certain person out of your life that just encourages you to be so impulsive and to not think clearly and just stresses you out, like when you get around this person, you just get tense, all right? Maybe this is a week where you're cutting that person out. But remember, this is a week with the High Priestess in reverse. Trust that intuition, okay? Trust that intuition. Trust that intuition and, think things through clearly before you say yes, before you go through with it, okay? Before you pick up something that you said that you was going to put down, think about your future self and how that will make your future self feel if you choose to pick it back up, okay? It's deep. So diving deeper, we have a never-ending story. So this is going to be a week where you guys are going to uncover a certain karmic cycle that either runs in your bloodline from your father's side, or you're going to be uncovering a karmic cycle that you've been carrying from past lifetimes. And you're going to say, you know what? I'm tired of this. I'm moving on. You guys are moving on from something this week that you have been dealing with for a while. Whether this is a karmic relationship, you guys keep getting back together, keep breaking up, and you keep on going through the same hurt, okay? Whether this is you're cutting off a group of friends, okay, that kept getting you into trouble, kept getting you down the wrong path, and you're finally saying bye. I mean, I want you guys to look at this card here. So this is obviously a girl, all right? She's looking back on, her friends that she used to hang out with. They're drinking excessively, and she has made the realization that that's not what her life is all about. She's not going to continue to wake up every day and only dedicate her life to partying and drinking and smoking, because that's not all that matters. So she's walking out of the door. Of course, it's all love. I feel like she said goodbye, but she's ready to move on with her life. She knows that there's more to life than just getting drunk or just feeling, voids, and just suppressing and numbing our healing. All right, so this is big medicine for you guys. Wow, we have the thinker. So this is a week where you guys are definitely being encouraged to think things through. This is a week where you guys are being encouraged to, be more so by yourself this week, so you're not being influenced by negative influences, okay? But also this is a week where you guys are just going to be thinking about your life. You guys are going to be thinking about your future. You guys are really going to be thinking about the important things. You guys are going to be thinking about all of your responsibilities. You're going to be thinking about all of the struggles that you've made it through. And I feel like that's going to motivate you even more to become an even better person than you already are. Okay, so you guys have Unfinished Symphony. Okay, so, this is a time where the unfinished symphony, the unfinished business, it gets wrapped up. You guys have been dealing with this for so long. You guys have been contemplating whether or not you should leave it alone for so long. And this is your confirmation. This is really your confirmation. But of course, you must trust your intuition. You must trust your gut. And of course, some of you guys might ignore your intuition this week. But even if you do that, you're on the path to a new chapter of your life. So maybe this week, if you do fail that test, or if you don't pass that test, okay, this week you're gonna be, experiencing something, some tough love, some tough, encounters that really make you open your eyes and see, you know what, it's time to move on. It's time, okay? However that may manifest, you also do have why. Wow. So this is going to be a week where you guys are questioning a lot. You're questioning why you are the way that you are in your relationships. You're questioning why your father did certain things in the past or why he didn't do certain things in the past. You're questioning if what you're even stressing about even matters. All right. You're asking the big questions this week. And finally, I feel like a big question that you guys are going to be thinking about this week is, why are you still in this cycle? Why do you keep coming back? Why do you keep choosing to open up that wound? All right, it's like what I'm seeing here is you guys have a wound here, and every time it starts to scab over, every time it starts to initiate the healing process, you pick at it and it starts bleeding and it gets re-exposed over and over and over again. Why do you do that? Okay, that's going to be a big question that you're going to be asking yourself. All right, this is also a week where you're going to be asking other people, why do you treat me like that? Why do you keep leaving my life? Why are you inconsistent? Why were you never there? This is a week for you guys to get closure. Whoa. Diving deeper, we have Yemaya. All right. Oh my gosh, this is surrender. All right, so this is a week where you're finally going to throw the towel in. Things that you haven't had control of for so long, that you've been trying to control and you've been stressing yourself out over trying to control something that's out of your control. You're throwing the towel in, not because you're weak, but because you realize that you can't change this person. You can't change what doesn't want to change, okay? And so this is where you guys start focusing on this is all in 1 week. Whoa, wow. And you guys also have Isis, mothering yourself. Okay, and sometimes how we have to mother ourselves is, cutting off the bad friends. All right, you remember when you were a child and, you had those bad influences and your mom was like, you know what, they don't have your best interest. Let's stop hanging out with them. And, you stopped hanging out with them because that's what your mother said, right? So in your adult years, you have to be that mother figure for yourself. And I get it. This is super deep because some of you guys that are choosing this group, maybe you grew up without that mother figure and you were raised by a single father. And so, your relationship with your father, that's a different story. All right, because we're getting off topic, but mothering yourself. How can you mother yourself this week? Mothering yourself is sometimes saying no. Mothering yourself is sometimes not showing up. Mothering yourself is not surrounding yourself with the people that are doing things that you're trying to step away from. Okay, mothering yourself isn't always, treating yourself and buying yourself new clothes and food. Mothering yourself is also stepping in and, really saying, you know what, this is not going to serve me. I'm not doing it. Okay, you got to be protective over your own energy. You got to be protective over your life. Okay, you got to protect your peace, protect your energy. Okay, this is big energy for you guys this week, and this is all of your realizations that are coming to you this week. So diving deeper, we have let the light back in, group 2. So this week you have grieved a loss long enough. It's safe for you to let go and move on. Uranus. So this here says electrifying energy surrounds you. Expect the unexpected the week ahead and embrace change. Any loss or elimination will be followed by liberation. So if you choose to cut somebody off this week, you're good. It was meant. Okay, that was what was needed for this new chapter. We also have Aries, new beginnings. Actions you take now this week will yield swift results. Charge ahead with your visionary plans. Yes, you also do have 3rd house, sentimental education. Group 2, this week your ability to grasp new ideas is greatly enhanced. Learn something new and teach what you know this week. Okay, diving deeper, we have enlightenment, and I feel that this is big spiritual awakening, big enlightenment, big epiphanies, and it's just so powerful. This is your part of your journey where, a lot of people say, your spiritual awakening, it gets lonely because a lot of the people that we once used to understand, we used to resonate with them. Once you're evolving, once you raise that vibration, you can't understand certain people that are vibrating low. No matter how hard you try to explain things, no matter how hard you try to lower your vibration, all right, and disturb your peace to get to their level, it just won't work. All right. And that's a lesson that I learned on your spiritual journey. Never lower your vibration to try to meet somebody at theirs. They need to go ahead and raise it up to be at your level. Okay. So, if you're cutting certain friends off, don't lose hope. Maybe they might wake up. It might take some years, it might take some months, but if it's meant, They'll be back, okay? So don't sweat it. We also do have faith. So this week, not only are you going to be experiencing enlightenment, but you're also going to be experiencing faith, all right? Something that you have had faith in, something that you've been praying for is going to be coming to fruition for you guys this week. It's powerful. We also have renewal, yup. So this new chapter that you're stepping into, you're stepping into your peace, your tranquility. You're stepping into your wholeness, and this is just so powerful for you. I feel like by the end of this week, you're going to be feeling really good. All right. So I'm seeing you guys doing a lot of meditations, going inward. I'm seeing you guys, really decluttering your life, decluttering your friends list, decluttering your following, and just really vibing with what you vibe with and not forcing anything that just doesn't resonate. Okay. So you guys have books. Okay. So for some of you, your head's going to be in the books. You're going to be studying. You're going to be obtaining this spiritual knowledge this week. For some of you, you're going to be writing a book, working on your book. Okay. We have music. So this is going to be a week where, some of you guys are really going to be vibing to music, or maybe you guys might hear a particular song, all right, the week ahead that is just going to spark something in you, okay? Or it's going to help you point out a certain thing in your life that needs to heal. So let me ask you this, group 2, what music have you really been vibing with? What particular song? And I want you to go ahead and listen to that song and really feel what the words are saying and how each word makes you feel. What does it trigger? What memories pop up when you listen to that song? Okay, we have let go. So this week, walk away from a stressful situation in order to resolve it. I mean, that's the answer. Walking away, letting go of what's hurting us and what has been hurting us for so long. Okay, and finally, we have protected. So this is a week where you're going to realize, no matter what you choose to do, who you choose to hang around, and who you choose to cut off, you're going to be good. You're protected. And this is also just a reminder from your spiritual team that as you are going through these shifts, as you are going through these endings and new beginnings, you're protected, you're good, you're golden. Okay? All right. And so these cards here, final in-depth tea of what you guys can expect coming your way. So this week we have the Elephant. A long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Okay? So this is a big lesson, but you're learning from it. It's not pointless. You have here a dark man. So this here says that this week, dealings or a relationship with a man with a dark complexion or hair is going to be coming to play. We have the Wedge, and this here says someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something you want. Okay, so this says someone is trying to come between you and a friend or something that you want. Okay, all right. You also have the Chair. So this here says that this week someone new is entering your life. Okay, we have the Barrel. You feel something is lacking in your life, perhaps love, money, or goals. Okay, this week we have December. So the new person coming into your life could be born in December. Okay, or this could be telling you that things that you do this week will have an effect on the month of December 2020 for you guys. So that's interesting. And then you also have the Forest. So this week you may experience muddled, unclear thinking. And then we also do have the Purse. This week, pay attention to your finances. Okay, so these are just messages for you guys. And then we're going to go ahead and get into your advice for the week ahead. So this is your postcard from your spiritual team. So let's see what they want you to know going into your week ahead. Dearest you, we bet you must be so exhausted some days. Giving as much as you do, sharing your energy so beautifully in service to the highest good can leave you feeling depleted. Like an empty well, if it feels as if there's no more water for you, the good news is we have a plan. Today, or this week, go take a relaxing bath, book a massage, read a novel, buy yourself flowers, or plant some in your garden. Make time for self-care, not more work on yourself. By tending to yourself now, you are reminded to do so more often. Group 2, be sure to use a word that might have let's see. Group 2, be sure to use a word that might have caused you anxiety in the past, but is essential for your well-being now. No. Say it with us. No, thank you. No, I can't. You do not have to explain. Just say no gently but firmly, then go for a soak. Life will wait for you to bring yourself back to center, replenished and ready for more adventure. We love you so much. This is telling you, you do so much for so many other people. You need to mother yourself. All right? You mother so many other different people, whether this is with your job, whether this is you being a mother, you being a father, or whatever. You need to go ahead and take that same time, love, energy, dedication, and put it into yourself. Okay, you got it. And then final advice for you guys, we have the frog, purification. Okay, so this week, clear out the clutter. And this is clutter in your physical environment, but also your mental, your mind, the emotional clutter, the mental clutter. Okay, the things that you have just been keeping up in here. Let's go ahead and purify that. Let's get it out of here, bae. So this week, while you're cleaning your house, okay, go ahead and focus on cleaning out that mind. Do a brain dump. Go ahead and get a piece of paper this week and write down every single thing that's been stressing you out. Let it out on the piece of paper. What do you need to clean? What's been bugging you? Why do you feel so anxious? What's the cause of it? All right, write it all out. And it's something about being able to visually see every single thing that you've been keeping inside of here. You know, it just helps you be like, you know what? This isn't even a lot. Boom, I'll start with you. All right, then I'm gonna do you, then I'm gonna do this. Okay, bet. You know what I'm saying? So that's just food for thought. We have the turtle. All right, so this week you need to retreat. Stop trying to make something happen, okay? If you're trying over and over again to get some work done and it's not happening, do what I do. Just take a break, okay? If something's not working, like when I come down and, you know, sit down to film a video and the energy just isn't flowing right, you know, I used to get upset. I used to cry. I used to feel bad because so many people are wanting videos, but then I was like, you know what? If the energy is just not flowing, it could be because I need a break. It could be because my spirit guides don't want me to do a reading and they just want me to take the day off. So that's what I do, okay? And you also have the seal, imagination. This week, immerse yourself in artistic and creative expression. And finally, group number 2, these are your 3 channeled affirmations to get you guys through your week ahead beautifully. So here we have, I practice loving kindness towards everyone, including myself. I practice loving kindness towards everyone, including myself. Okay. Are you as kind to yourself as you are to others? Finish this thought. One way I could be kinder to myself is ... Yes, okay. Y'all need to put yourself first. I am worthy of my own love. I am worthy of my own love. Okay? Write a love note to yourself, bae. What is it that you most need or want to hear? What is it? Okay. I nourish myself. I nourish myself. Decide that today you will eat only food that loves you. You know better than anyone what it is best for you. Okay? Yes, and we talked about the self-love, okay? Being mindful of what we are eating, what we're drinking, what we're consuming, okay? Because not all of these ingredients and these ingredients lists have our best interest, and that is proven, all right? So if this resonated with you, if this hit different, comment down below, group 2. Let me know how so. Be sure to give this video a big fat thumbs up. It lets me know you guys want to see more like so. I'm going to go ahead and move on to the last, but definitely not least group. Let's go. All right, last but definitely not least, group number 3, for those of you that selected the beautiful hair or the rabbits. Let's go ahead and see what your week ahead has in store for you from August 30th all the way to September 5th. She's very Vic, all right, she's looking exquisite today, very Vic, slim Vic though. You know, she's not as thick as normal, but she's definitely slim Vic. So we're going to get right into her. We're going to start with your tarot cards. Of course, we're going to see what you can expect, the energies around your week, the themes, what's the advice, what's the guidance, and what are your affirmations. Ore. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into your tarot cards. Woo! The lovers. Hey, Gemini. How are you? Okay, let's see. Starting your week off with a bang. We have the 10 of Wands in reverse. Okay, she said, you know what? You gonna have to wait. Stress, stay at the door. Don't you come back no more. All right, we got the King of Cups. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. Okay, and we have the what? The Magician. Oh my god! So this is actually really lit. This is very beautiful, and I feel like this is going to be a very good month for you, okay? So, whoa. Okay, first and foremost, are you a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, or is this just a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces coming in your life? Type stuff. Okay, of course I am seeing some, some fire sign energy here and there, some strong Gemini, but for real though, this water energy, it's hype, it's lit, all right? So this week, the lovers, all right? So this is gonna be a very powerful week. Oh, I didn't even talk about your card here. So with the hare, spirit animal, or the rabbit, that's what I like to call call him the rabbit spirit animal. I'm the year of the rabbit, for those of you that didn't know, so I really like rabbits. But rabbits always represent fertility, creativity, okay? So this is going to be a week where you're very fertile. Ace of Cups, King of Cups. Ladies, let's go ahead and, if you're trying to conceive, this is going to be a beautiful week for you. This is going to be powerful. For some of you, you're going to find out that you're pregnant. You're going to be really happy. All right, even for my men, if you're dealing with somebody and y'all have been, trying for a baby, I feel like this might be a week where you might get some good news. All right, but for those of you that are watching this and you do not want a child, you do not want to have a baby, this is going to be a week where you are very fertile, so just be very careful. Okay, be very careful. Different messages for different people. Some of you just aren't ready yet, and I don't blame you. Okay, for some of you, I see clear as day. Y'all have been stressing because your period has been late, and this is a week where you're going to be getting that shock, that surprise. Hey, yes, the manifestation, the magician, the manifestation. Or for some of y'all manifested a child. Y'all manifested a bun in the oven. All right, but on some seriousness, because I know not all of you, are interested in that. I definitely see that this is going to be a week where communication is going to be really good. I feel like if you work in communications or your job involves, using the throat chakra, communicating with people, talking to people, you're going to be really good at that this week. But also, I feel like a lot of the conversations that you have this week, they're just going to be very deep. And I feel like a lot of the conversations that you do have, your spiritual team, your angels, the Most High, Source, Divinity, whatever you, collude with, I feel like your spiritual team is really going to come in and cause you to have a lot of much needed, deep, eye-opening conversation. So this is going to be a week where you guys, especially the beginning of the week, starting out your week, you guys are definitely going to realize that you cannot keep going on like this with this stressing yourself out, overwhelming, dealing with stressful situations. So you're going to make a lifestyle change of some sort. So, what is causing you to feel overwhelmed? The 10 of Wands. With this being in reverse, I see that this is you guys overcoming the stress, taking a load off of your shoulders. But for some of you, 50-50, there's going to be some of you where this week you guys are going to reach your breaking point with the stress, especially if you work multiple different jobs, or even if you don't work multiple different jobs, but you just have a lot on your plate. I feel like you guys are going to reach a point, the beginning of the week, where you're just like, you know what? F this. I'm going to stop what I'm doing and I'm just going to go relax, because you just can't keep going on like this. I feel like, when the 10 of Wands is in reverse, you've reached your breaking point. You are exhausted. You're burnt out. You're defeated, and you just need to recharge. You just need to re-get yourself together. That's all you can do. So I will say this week, you will be supported. If you need to call out of work, if you need to take a few days for yourself, even if it's just one day, I really would encourage you guys to take like 3 days off in a row if you can. I know not everybody has that luxury, all right, but even if it's just 2 days, like in a row, I feel like in a row, consistently back to back, days off is needed, because what is one day off here, go back to work here, another day off? What is that gonna do? You know what I'm saying? So for some of you, this would be a powerful week where, if you want to get your schedule at work, your work schedule changed around, you're gonna be very persuasive. Communication is really good at that. If you want to just, request to have, Thursdays and Fridays off consistently every week, tell them that you have something to do. You can't be at work on those days. So mote it be that is done. You have that power this week. Okay. So the advice with this card here is, take a look at your schedule, take a look at all of your responsibilities, everything that you have signed up for, everything that you have to attend to, write it all down on a piece of paper, and then one by one, rank them scale of importance, okay? So of course, your main source of income, that's really important. You can't just throw that out the window, all right? But, do you babysit? Can that get knocked off the list? Or, do you help a friend that can easily, hire somebody else, and you're not even getting paid for it? Like, no offense. I'm not saying not to help people, because you're a very caring person. You're a very loving person. You have a really big heart. So sometimes it's hard to say no, group 3. And I'm telling you what, this is why you're in this right here, because you don't say no. All right. And so I'm reading in a book right now. It's Master Your Motivation. Really good author. I've read Master Your Emotions. He's great. He's amazing. Highly recommend. 10 out of 10. But in Master Your Motivation, he's talking about the importance of saying no. So many times we're burnt out, we're stressed, we're exhausted because all we can do is say yes because we feel bad. But at the end of the day, group 3, your energy is sacred. Your time is sacred. Basically, what I was saying is, your time is valuable, okay? Your time is sacred, and not everybody is obligated to your time. Not everybody is entitled to your energy, to your yeses. So this week, I challenge you guys, start saying no when you want to say no, okay? The last group that got that message, but for you guys, you also needed to hear this message as well. Start saying no. That could be your lifestyle change. That could be what your lifestyle change is all about. Really speaking what you feel, and, not just sparing other people's feelings, because you don't want to say no because you don't want to let them down. You don't want to seem like, unreliable, but that's not the case. If you're tired, if you don't have the energy in you, just say no. And a lot of the times when we say no because, but you don't have to explain yourself. No, I just can't do it. Or even if you want to, have an excuse, no, because I have family matters. No, because I have something planned. I can't let my people down. Okay. So this is a big focal point. I feel like you guys are going to reach a point the week ahead where enough is enough. You're tired of it. You just can't keep on signing up for things. You just can't keep going on. All right. So I feel like you guys might have a heart-to-heart conversation with your boss, with your significant other, with somebody really close to you. And I feel like they might even also encourage you and, just let you know, once again, you're good for feeling like this. This is normal. This is natural. Listen to your body. Okay. So this is big energy for you guys here. All right. The Lovers card also does talk about, really vibing with somebody. And I see that right here. All right. I see that right here. Y'all are going to be vibing with somebody. So if you're in a relationship already, expect this week to be filled with so much love. All right. Y'all got that King of Cups here. Y'all got the Ace of Cups. So, this week, if you're in a relationship, if you're committed, this is going to be a really good week for you guys. I feel like y'all are going to be, deepening this connection, falling deeper in love with each other, and just really vibing. All right. But if you're not in a relationship with somebody, you might meet somebody new or somebody that you're currently talking to. Y'all might really be feeling each other. Y'all might be caked up. All right. Y'all might just choose to go ahead and manifest being in a relationship together type stuff. All right. So, this could also be platonic. So, this could be romantic connection, or, for some of you, you might meet a new friend. Okay. You might meet somebody new, a new bestie, or you might meet a new love interest. Okay. So different messages for different people, but be on the lookout for Cancer, Scorpios, and Pisces. All right. And Geminis, because they're trying to show you something. They're trying to teach you what life's about. Okay. But also what I do see here is if you have been, manifesting and speaking it into existence, new friends, a new lover, a loyal man that's very sensitive and emotional. It's coming. Okay, so I feel like this right here, the Magician is popping up to tell you that this week, manifesting is powerful. Okay, you are going to be manifesting things with ease, with this rabbit energy this week, and very fast. Okay, so be mindful of what you're speaking into existence. Be mindful of what you are giving your energy. So if you're giving your energy away to a lot of stress and negative thinking and the feeling of being burnt out, that's all you're focusing on this week. That's all you're going to be getting. Okay. But what I see here for you guys is you're over it. You're done. So we're going to go ahead and flip her over. She's out of here. What I feel for you guys is you guys are just really going to focus on all that matters right now, which is your people, your circle, your lover, your friends. Okay. Your passions. Okay. Y'all are just going to be focusing on manifesting your happiness straight up. So these two cards here are your overall, let me get in this viewfinder. These two cards here are your overall astrological energies that will be supporting you throughout the week ahead. So you guys have Pluto, okay, transformation. We have the Grand Trine, blessings. Yes, so I feel like, you know, Grand Trine, blessings, this energy here, this is powerful. Now, this is going to be a really good week for you guys. Very lucky. I feel like you guys are going to be at the right place at the right time. Once again, I'm going to tell you guys right now, group 3, get the candles out, pen and piece of paper, manifest them dreams. All right, yay, yay. All right, we got to speak it into existence because this week, I don't know what kinds of conjunctions and trines and sextiles you got going on in your chart this week, but you got good luck. Okay, so this is a week where you want to manifest that new relationship, you got it. You want to manifest, you know, changing your work schedule or just getting a new job, you got it. All right, Pluto is the planet of transformation, death and rebirth. So this week, don't be surprised if you feel called to quit a job or if you feel called to find something better that doesn't stress you out. And don't doubt yourself. I want you guys to stop doubting yourself because you guys are so powerful. Okay, like for real, y'all got the Magician. This is the card that always comes out to tell you you can do it. Okay, what you've been thinking about doing, the lifestyle changes that you've been thinking about making, you've got it. You can do it. Okay, and this is so powerful and y'all just need to hear it. Okay, I feel like you guys will be very successful at something that you do this week. Okay, I see spending a lot of time with your family, spending a lot of time with your nieces, your nephews, or whatever. All right, you know, this is a powerful week for you guys. So these cards here, these are your themes, okay? So these cards are going to tell us about the overall themes of your week ahead. So you guys have synchronicities, okay? So y'all are going to be seeing a lot of 1111, 222, 33. Y'all are going to see a lot of 222 because there is either a new friendship or there is a new love partnership coming in, or even if you're in a committed relationship, the deepening of that relationship, okay? Or if you're in a committed relationship and you've been wanting more friends, there's somebody coming in, okay? So don't block your blessings, bae. So a lot of synchronicities, and when you see the 222, 333, 555, 777, whatever you see this week, that is going to be your reminder from spirit, okay, that yes, you have the power to manifest your happiness. You have the power to manifest a better schedule. You have the power to manifest getting out of the feeling of being burnt out, all right? You can do it, all right? So don't be asking in the comments, what does 1111 mean? What does 222 means? You know, when you see these numbers, what have you been thinking about? What have you been worrying about? You know, it's really up to you and your connection of what's been on your mind. When you see these numbers, it's confirmation from your spiritual team that they're hearing your worries, they're hearing your prayers, and they're shifting the energies to give you the outcome that you are desiring. Okay, so you guys have karmic completion. Yeah, and I feel like the karmic completion, the karma that you're stepping out of is feeling like you have to put up with this, feeling like you have to say yes all the time, feeling like if you say no, you're the bad guy, feeling like in order for people to like you, you have to constantly do them favors and give them handouts while you're burning yourself out, slaving yourself, and not getting paid enough or not getting paid at all. I feel like you're gonna come to the realization this week that enough is enough. I know my worth. I know what I bring to the table, and I deserve to wake up every day happy, not stressed out, not dreading to go clock in. You know what I'm saying? There's more to life, and that's exactly what you guys are going to be coming into the realization of. There's more to life than slaving yourself at a job. There's more to life than meeting deadlines that aren't even realistic, okay? Like, this is your transformation, okay? This is your realization. This is so beautiful. You have love partnership. Hey! So the week ahead, your relationship, love partnership, whether you're single, there's somebody interested in you, bae. And I feel like y'all are really going to hit it off this week, a deep conversation. Or if you're currently in a relationship, it's going to be real spicy this week. We have relationship change. So for some of you, if you're single, that relationship status might change. You might go from single to take it real quick. But even if you're in a relationship, are you getting engaged to this week? You know, are you getting a deeper level of commitment this week? Okay, wow, this is powerful. So let's go ahead and dive a little bit deeper and see we have a change in the wind. So this week, you're going to be making a big change. You are going to be shifting the energies. And I really do feel like this is about this stress, this overwhelm up to my neck. I'm tired of it. I don't have any more energy to give this stressful situation. So you're going to just change your focus. You are going to change your focus because why? You can. Okay, so you guys also do have chop wood. Okay, chop wood. And so this card, what I see with this is literally just cleaning up a mess, getting the filth out, opening the windows, opening the doors, letting the fresh air coming in, and just out with that old, get that filth out, get that stagnant energy. So this is going to be a beautiful week for you to cleanse your home, whether you do it with sound, whether you do it with sage, incense, okay? However you like to cleanse that energy out of your house, this is a week to do so. Okay, you also do have clean it up. All right, so if your house has been a mess, if you've just been a mess, you haven't been taking care of your hair, your teeth, your skin, you've been putting yourself on the back burner, all right, while you were just doing so many things for so many other people, you're going to get an opportunity this week to be able to clean yourself up, clean your house up, and just feel good, all right? That reset button. So this is going to be a good week for you. And we have loyal heart. So this is Spirit's giving you some hints, somebody's wanting you to, basically put it down, all right? Or somebody's really wanting to offer you loyalty this week. Somebody's wanting to show you what loyalty is all about, all right? So if you are, talking to somebody and, this week y'all are really vibing and you want to know, are they going to be loyal to me? Yes, okay? And they're probably want to know, are you going to be loyal? What's up? They want it all. What's up? Okay. And so we have awakening. So this week, look at her. She is having a breakthrough. She is literally on top of the world. She is just so happy. She has her spark. All right. She realizes that with her hands, all right, she manifests her desires. So you guys are going to be manifesting something beautiful, something amazing. You guys are going to be completing a karmic cycle that you've been walking with for so long. Blessings are coming your way this week. And finally, we have illness and wellness. So, is this stressful job or all of these duties and responsibilities that you're signed up for, is this causing you to be ill? Okay, like, is this, draining your life force to a point where it's causing a physical manifestation of you having a cold all the time, or you being sick all the time, you having a cough? Okay? Are you always sick? And have you ever thought that maybe the sickness is coming from you not really being able to say no, or you having so much stress on your neck? Okay, like, this is big, but I feel like if you have been dealing with illness and sickness, you're going to be overcoming it. But wait a minute. Okay, I'm not trying to speak this on anybody, but sometimes when we keep pushing ourselves past our limit and we keep, piling on the work, piling on the long hours of, just going, trying to act as if we're good and we can do everything in the whole entire world. When that happens and we don't listen to our body, sometimes our body does whatever it can to get us to sit down and just chill. So don't overwork yourself this week to a point where you get sick and you have to be in bed and you have to stay home. Of course, if that's what you want to do, by all means do it. But, different messages for different people. For a lot of you, this is you overcoming the stress, overcoming the sickness and feeling better. For some of you, you might be, coming down with a little bit of a cold, but you're definitely going to overcome it. But it might be your body just helping you chill out a little bit. All right, family, sorry about that. The camera cut off, but hopefully you guys didn't miss too much of what I just said. But moving forward with your week ahead, pick a card, in-depth messages, what you can expect here. We have the 6th house, busy as a bee. And this here says the week ahead, transform your daily health habits, fortify your mind, body, and boost your immunity. All right, so we were just talking about that. We have the feminine mystique. A female friend or relative may be in need of your support or guidance the week ahead. Okay, or maybe you might be that female that needs that support and guidance. All right, we have the pinnacle of success. So the week ahead, you are on the brink of a significant career achievement, expansion, or change. Okay, like, for real. All right, moving forward, we have take your show on the road. So this here says this is the house of publicity. Publish, speak out, spread the word. Self-promotion is now favored the week ahead. Okay. You also do have balance the budget. So the week ahead, financial discipline and conservative investments are favored at this time. Okay, we also have abundance. Okay, so this is a week where, yes, you will be getting an abundance of money, an abundance of love, emotional love, spiritual love. Yes, we have expansion. So this is going to be a week where maybe your abundance might be expanding. Maybe your pay raise maybe you're about to get a new job where they pay you more, or whatever the case scenario is. This is going to be really a week of expansion emotionally, with your happiness, with your freedom, with feeling peace, not feeling stressed out. You also do have soulmate. Okay, so like I said, if you're dating somebody right now, like you guys are already in a relationship, this is your soulmate, and you might really just be uncovering that the week ahead. Or if you meet somebody new, y'all kick it off, y'all really are vibing, this might be your soulmate here. Okay, or even if you meet a new friend, friends can be soulmates as well. Okay, but I feel like you're definitely like the people that you are around, or at least, definitely one of the people that you're going to be around this week is in fact definitely your soulmate here. So very powerful. Okay, so diving deeper, we have talk to your angels. So this week, in your moments of stress or worry, ask your angels for some divine guidance. Okay, we have trust your feelings and dreams to guide your career path. So this week is going to call for a lot of trust. Okay, trust and faith. And then we also do have creative expression. This week, your soul longs to express itself creatively. Okay. And so before we get into your final advice cards for your week ahead, these cards here are going to give us some tea on more energies and situations that might be coming your way. So we have the dragon. This week, beware of self-delusion. Okay, beware of self-delusion and self-sabotage. We have the lion. It's time to act. All right, it's time to act. We have the fair woman. So this week, dealings or a relationship with a woman with blonde, gray, or white hair are going to come into play for you. We have the ant. Okay, so this here says work, achievement, and success is coming your way this week. We have the turkey. Someone is behaving stupidly. So there could be a woman that has blonde, gray, or white hair that is behaving stupidly this week. Okay, we have funnel, so a period of frustration, lessons to be learned. So this week you might be going through, just some minor setbacks, but it's here to teach you lessons. We have the bowl, so plenty of material things. You guys might be making a big purchase, or just, buying yourself nice things. This week, we have the butterfly. A change is coming your way this week for the better. All right, and finally, we have happiness. So this is going to be a week that results in a lot of happiness, a lot of breakthroughs, feeling like the queen of the world, the king of the world type stuff. And so this is your postcard from Spirit. All right, so this is your first advice message to get you through your week ahead. So this here says, dearest you, are you taking yourself and your problems too seriously? Maybe fear of the future is weighing on you. We would like you to take a little break from all that and start having fun. When you stop fixating on what has been making you heavy-hearted, we get a chance to move some magic in your direction. We just need you to let go a little. Spirit needs some room and gets very inspired by your laughter when you have fun. When was the last time you got really loose, silly, and goofy? Maybe you need to go dancing or watch some very funny comedy to make you laugh, or call that one friend you know will remind you how ridiculous and delightfully giddy you can be. You will return refreshed and renewed and ready to once again see the world as less daunting, and you will be ready to receive in perfect timing the bounty that Spirit has for you. Don't you just love how much we care about you? So that is your postcard from Spirit for your week ahead. These are your final advice. So you have the giraffe with that long neck. All right. So this here says you are able to see what's in store for the future. So whenever this card comes up, this is confirmation that the reading, this is facts. All right. So this is all coming your way. All right. But also the week ahead, you will be able to see, your manifestations and how close they are, and you'll be able to see basically like when you're almost at the finish line, you can see the finish line, and that just gives you that extra motivation to just go even faster, go even harder. This is you this week. And you also have the Swan, okay? Grace, appreciate the beauty inside and all around you, bae. So this week when you're booed up, when you're caked up, all right, when people are complimenting you, accept the compliment, okay? Accept the compliments, because yes, you are beautiful. You are handsome. Yes, you look good, okay? Yes. And then finally we have the Dove, okay? And this is all about serenity, okay? So this week, slow down, pause, and breathe, okay? In your moments of stress, you say, you know what? F this. Let me call into work. All right, I'm taking a vacation day. I'm sick. Can't make it. Bye. Peace out. All right, and finally, group number 3. These are your 3 channeled affirmations to get you guys specifically through your week ahead beautifully. All right, so the first affirmation for you all is, I trust the guidance of the universe. Okay, I trust the guidance of the universe. And this here says, trust that everything you need to know is being revealed to you in the perfect space, time, sequence. Okay, trust that everything you need to know is being revealed to you in the perfect space, time, sequence. All right, you also have, I choose peace. Okay, I choose peace. And this here says, life does not want you to suffer, group 3. You struggle because you let life love you only so much. Where there is drama in your life, let grace in. Okay? And your final affirmation, group number 3, to get you through your week ahead beautifully is, I give what I want to receive. I give what I want to receive. And this here says, we need to give what we want to receive. When you experience any lack in your life, ask yourself, what am I not giving? Okay? We need to give what we want to receive. So when you experience any lack in your life, ask yourself, what am I not giving? Okay, powerful messages, powerful things to meditate on and reflect on for your week ahead. Group number 3, that was your week ahead pick a card reading. If this hit different, if this resonated with you, comment down below. Let sister know how so. I always love reading you guys' comments, love reading you guys' stories. I just love hearing from you guys, so be sure to do that. Also, give this video a big fat thumbs up. It lets me know that you guys want to see more like so. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for vibing with me. And I'm going to go ahead and end this video here. So I'll see you guys in the next one. I love you so much. Bye, guys.